Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Earth Day. Today we're going to do a journal page in my Dina Weekly Media journal. I'm going to start with Distress Oxide sprays in Mowed Lawn, Cracked Pistachio, Peeled Paint, and Twisted Citron. This page I'm going to do in all earth tones, greens and browns, which is not normal color selection for me. But it's Earth Day, so we're going to go with earth tones. I went right in. I did not gesso my page at all. This is I think it's Cotton Rag page, and it soaks up these oxide sprays like nobody's business. So I just sprayed them all willy-nilly and spritzed it with some water, and then I'm going to give it a good dry. Then I think this is a Dilution Stencil. And then I have Distress Spray Stains in Peeled Paint and Crushed Olive. And we're going to go with botanical, not botanical because I'm not putting flowers, leafy feel. If you guys know, I'm a big plant whore. Everyone says my house, my husband and my kids say my house looks like Jurassic Park. So I love my greens. Funny enough, I don't create art in green, but here we go. This is the Curly Frond stencil by Dina Weekly Media, and I'm going to spray the heck out of that as well. And then I'm actually going to sop up the extra that's sitting on top of the stencil with this scrap piece of paper and get this really cool print. So then I'll just use that in another journal page later down the road. And it doesn't look like a perfect print, which I wasn't going for. I just wanted some shadowy, leafy shapes in the background. So I did it again a second time and got another cool print. So I did those, gave them a good dry, or so I thought. I forgot how much wet media I put on this page. I'm going to use Dina Weekly Media acrylic in lime, again staying with the greens, and this new Stencil Girl stencil that I got, L122 I think it is, and I'm going to use the entire stencil on the whole page. Funny enough, I'm not going to put a quote. I'm not going to put any black on this page, which y'all know me. Y'all know I love my black. I love my pops of color. I love my stark black images. I really stuck to greens and browns for Earth Day. So I was really happy with how the page turned out in the end. So I'm just using a makeup sponge and filling in the entire stencil with the lime acrylic paint. And I'm going to dry it. And I dried it for 5 minutes, I swear. Then I got these Faber-Castell new Pitt pens. They're a dual-ended Pitt pen from Faber-Castell. And I wanted to give them a try. I got them at Creativation this year, and this first round, this first plant, I was able to scribble, and I just wanted to do real loose scribbles on the leaves. Perfect. It worked great. And then towards the middle of my page, it didn't dawn on me, but my page was super saturated. And you can see the Pitt pen writes perfectly on my skin. Not so good on the paper. Not good over the paint. And I'm trying it again on my hand. And I'm oh, it's writing. It works great. Not so much on the paper. And I was just kind of in a zone. And it didn't even dawn on me to think, why is it not writing on the paper? Duh, because your paper's wet. I'm it writes on a baby wipe. That's fine. Writes on your skin. That's fine. And so the marker is not ruined, which is great. Excuse me. But Oh, well. So I just grabbed watercolor. I think it's a watercolor brush or watercolor pencil. I don't know, just a brown pencil that I had sitting in my cup. And just did the loose, sketchy lines with that. And finished it off with those. Yeah, I wanted to give them a shot. And I do like the nib on those dual-ended markers because I love my Pitt pens in general. And to have a smaller ended Pitt pen, I think I'm just going to have to try it on something else. So I did that, and then that worked out good for me. I was happy with that. Big thumbs up. And then I'm going to go around the edge with some Distress ink and Vintage Photo. And then this is when I realized, you can see how my paper's just like getting ready to tear. When I went around the edges with my Distress ink, that's when I realized how saturated like the right hand side of my page and the middle of my page really was. I mean, up top you can tell like it's getting ready to rip. So by then I was just about done with it, and I was just gonna work with it and finish it off. So then I'm gonna use, to completely finish it, a Distress crayon in Vintage Photo, and I thought I was just gonna do the corners. And I ended up, I think, yeah. Did I do the whole edge? Yeah, I did the whole edge. Because you guys know I have to frame everything. I can't leave the edges of my pieces or my journal pages or anything without putting some sort of frame around the edges. I don't know why. I feel like they're completely just not finished if they don't have some sort of frame. But you can see there, like, the paper is literally tearing up. So, but it's okay. It's in a journal, and it's not, it's not a masterpiece. But it made me happy. So, there we go. That's it. So, just a little something for Earth Day, and felt good to be in the studio and to create and get my hands dirty and get back to it, play with some new stencils that I got from Stencil Girl Stencil. Stencil Girl Stencil, say that 5 times fast. So yeah, I had fun, and thanks to Kat Kerr, I will be stuck in my studio playing with lots of stencils. I totally blame her. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.